Wow, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Now this is some absolutely sad, tragic, heart-drenching news that I felt like was needed to be spoken about. I don't even care at the moment. I've got Keyshawn Davis news that I've got to break down to you guys. I've got Floyd Schofield Jr. news and so on. But I felt like there's nothing else more important going down in the world of boxing than what we're going to speak about right now. All that other stuff can wait. The long 11-year battle. 11 years. Every day. Every hour. Every minute. The battle that Prichard Colon was going through has officially ended. Prichard Colon has died at the age of 33 years old. And if you're not familiar with who this man is, if you're not familiar with his story, or if you are familiar with him, but you just want to hear more about him, you just want to hear his name on this sad day, let's speak about him. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a man born September 19th, 1992. A man with dreams and aspirations of becoming a world champion in the sport of boxing someday. This was a man who had family, a mother who has been absolutely taking care of him all the way to his long battle ended today. He had a family that absolutely loved him, cared about him, and also had dreams and aspirations that little man that they once was holding like a little baby, that little man that they used to watch get on the water slide at 5 years old and come down with excitement. They had dreams and aspirations that this guy would become a world champion someday in the sport of boxing. Prichard Colon was on his way to becoming that. Was on his way to becoming a superstar. Undefeated. 16-0. No losses. Good looking guy. Nice guy. Had it all. The future was ahead of him. Great things coming. Until that tragic fight, that tragic night against Terrell Williams on October 17th, 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, both men going into this fight were undefeated at the time. Prichard Colon, the bigger star, 16-0, undefeated, going up against Terrell Williams, 14-0, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Hard hitter in Terrell Williams. The man went into that fight with Prichard Colon with a dirty mindset. This is a guy who started off the first and second round and throughout the whole goddamn fight repeatedly hit Prichard Colon in the back of the head multiple times. Was doing anything it took to beat the man that was outschooling him in the first rounds. It was Terrell Williams and his behind the head shots that was causing a stir in this fight. Yet the commentators, nor the ref seemed to care. The man was getting hit with behind the head shots, rabbit punches by Terrell Williams the whole goddamn fight. Going into round 5, Prichard Colon, then frustrated, right? Mad, getting hit with illegal punches that were obviously affecting him, decided to hit Tyrell Williams with some low blows. Hit him with a couple low blows, and Tyrell Williams decided, all right, even though he's the one that initially started being dirty with behind the head shots that were effective, he decided, all right, I'm going to go even harder. This is a man that continuously hit Prichard Colon in the back of the head. And as the fight kept going, you started seeing Prichard was slowing down. Something was off about him, bro. Going into round 9, Tyrell Williams drops Prichard Colon. What was it, two times? Both times. Almost got to the 9 count. But both of those knockdowns, illegal behind the head shots. Tyrell Williams didn't care. Hit Prichard Colon multiple times in the back of the head. Round 9 comes to an end. You see the corner of Prichard Colon start to take off his gloves, the ref, and everybody's wondering what's going on. There's still 1 round left. The ref goes to the corner and tells Prichard Colon's corner, hey, what are you guys doing? It's round 9. We still got 1 more round. And the corner looks shocked. His own team is like, what? They're trying to rewrap his hands, put him back on. But the fight ends in a disqualification win for Tyrell Williams. Moments later, the same night, in that arena, Prichard Colon walking back to the dressing room, collapses. He tells his mom, I can't see. I can't see. I've lost my vision. Starts vomiting. They rush him over to the hospital, and they have to have an emergency brain surgery due to a crazy hematoma. Prichard Colon then ends up falling into a 221-day long coma. Yes. This man in Tyrell Williams caused this, bro. Repeatedly hitting Prichard Colon in the back of the head. When we know from the history of boxing, you could go back to the 15-round days. You could go back to before that. No rounds. People die in this ring. There's a reason why there's a ref in there. There's a reason why there's rules. Because this isn't your average sport. Lives are on the line. And that night, the ref did not do his job. And that night, Tyrell Williams did not care about life or death. He didn't. Prichard Colon falls into that coma, wakes up, and ends up in that vegetarian state. That was October 17th, 2015, bro. It's August 13th, 2026. The man wasn't able to walk on his own. The man could not do anything on his own. It's sad to see the pictures, but you've seen Prichard Colon in these last years, these last 11 years has just been non-stop battling, non-stop grinding, trying to regain his ability to walk, trying to regain his ability to think, because everything was in vegetarian state for Prichard Colon. And because of that night on October 17, 2015, Prichard Colon has now passed away. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this, bro. First of all, shout out to Prichard's family. Shout out to his mom. Shout out to his sister. Shout out to their siblings. And I also want to give a special shout out to the WBC, honoring Prichard Colon, who had dreams and aspirations of becoming a full world champion, honoring him with his own bout, a WBC honorable champion. You know, we've went off on the WBC multiple times on this channel, and we will eventually do so again. We don't agree with certain moves that are made within the sport at times, but I put that to the side for this, and I say a special shout out to the WBC who stuck around Prichard Colon's life, stuck around, honored him, helped his family be able to keep things rolling. Special shout out to his mom, special shout out to his family. You know, I pray that if something like that were to ever happen to me, I pray I have people who care about me, who will help me eat my food, who will help me use the restroom, who will change my clothes for me even though I'm a grown man, who will do anything it takes, completely change their lives just to be able to support me, bro. I pray for that type of support. He had incredible support. And now I want to give a shout out and a special thank you to Prichard himself, bro. If it wasn't for you, there'd be a lot of people out here right now, I bet you, with their own sons, with their own daughters, putting them in the sport of boxing, that could have possibly went through something tragic too. But it's because of this fight, because of this state, that us boxing people, I've spoke about Prichard Colon multiple times on this channel, multiple times. I always bring Prichard up. As a father who's raising a 5-year-old son, training him every day to be a boxer himself, safety is so important. It's so goddamn important. After seeing things that happen in the sport of boxing with multiple boxers, but with Prichard Colon, I always use them as an example, which I thank him for. I've always had that mentality that I want to keep my son as safe as possible. I'm making him a defensive wizard technically. I'm not about making him this punching bag, come forward machine. Because this sport, it's a dirty sport, bro. It's a deadly sport. You don't play boxing. You don't. Your life is on the line every time you step in that ring. So I thank Prichard Colon. I thank him so much, man. I thank him so much, bro. There's no warrior out there like Prichard Colon. There is no warrior out there like this man. Prichard Colon fought every day, every minute, every hour, this last 11 years. While we've been going to work all day, while we've been raising our sons, while we out there having a good time, Prichard lost all of it in the blink of an eye. We've all boxed. If you're an amateur boxer right now, we've all boxed before. We're lucky to be walking around. Do not take this sport for granted. Prichard Colon will forever be remembered on this channel, and he'll forever be remembered in the boxing world as one of the toughest warriors that we've ever had. And I just want to say, rest in peace, Prichard Colon. The battle is over, man. The battle is over. You can finally be up there with your grandparents, with your family. And I'll tell you what, man, save some room for me. Because someday, when I go up there, Prichard, I'm going to give you a goddamn big hug, bro. I look up to warriors like you, man. For reals, bro. I'm going to tell my son about you as he gets older. It's such a tragic thing to have seen all this and went through all this, and now it's officially over. What I want y'all to do, man, if you sticked around all the way to this moment, I don't want y'all to subscribe. I'm not asking for nothing, bro. What I want y'all to do is pray tonight. Give a special shout out. Go into your shower. Pray to God and say, take care of Prichard, man. We'll miss you. We love you. And we can't wait to be with you someday. The man was an absolute warrior. My condolences go to his family. You know, Prichard Colon never had any kids. It's just, man, some sad news, bro. But I'm happy that he's in a better place now. He'll forever be remembered on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be respectful. And I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. R.I.P. Prichard Colon.